Today's video is sponsored by cowife.com and me. So much for this sales pitch. No, but seriously, if you are looking for a partner, monogamously or polygynously, we don't discriminate. Check out cowife.com. Men, women, welcome to 30% off for early signups until the launch of the app for life. You can find your partner there, a polygynous partner or a monogamous partner. We are welcoming everyone who's Muslim. Check it out, cowife.com. Guys, if you don't know how to find a proper woman, that sister, is she going to be good? Is she going to be bad? Is she going to be like this? Is she going to be like that? I don't know. Is she Abuamerican? I don't know what's going on with her. Check out my guide to vetting women on my website. Go to abuamerican.com, click on shop, check out the products you can find. Abuamerican's guide to vetting women. Go there, make sure you get the right girl. What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. So, I want to talk about something that I've noticed. I'm still in UAE, and I noticed something that's taking place in Germany. So I pay attention to German news, and believe it or not, one of the best places to find fast, real-time news is TikTok. Germans are crazy about TikTok, and I literally find my German news there faster than anywhere else. Obviously, you have to curate, and you have to, your TikTok so you don't just get trash on your feed all the time, which still happens. But it is possible to get good sound information there if you are very active in editing and not interested thing in your TikTok feed. But what I've noticed is there has been inflation taking place in Germany, and there's some expected inflation and there's some unexpected inflation. So what I want to know is, how's it looking where you guys are? Because in Germany it's getting out of control. Now the expected inflation was petrol, fuel, gasoline, whatever else, whatever you want to call it in your country to fuel up your vehicle. What happened was, after the elections, the Greens made huge gains. So the Green Party, they're a left but environmental party. And they said they wanted to increase the fuel prices. And so when they made higher gains, now all parties have to be partial green, even though I think it was SPD won, with CDU coming in second. These are the parties, and then Greens in third. Just because of the position that the Greens won, the entire government is now like partial green. It's like a partial green coalition. So what we're seeing here is the Greens doing what they said they would, raising taxes, and something like 90 cents per liter is tax in Germany on petrol, on all petrols, be it diesel, whatever else. The taxes on fuel here are insane. So now prices have just skyrocketed. They've shot up. Then to top it off, we're looking at a global supply chain standstill, if not collapse. And this is happening everywhere. I actually got an extra week of vacation simply because the supply chains in the construction field have just come grind to a halt. We can't get material. So we have jobs, but not material to do the jobs. I'm getting a lot of requests now for employers and from employers in the logistics field. That's my field. I'm not usually in construction, but construction does pay well, to come back into the logistics field, because logistics is just suffering. They don't have manpower. They have manpower shortages. They have material excess. Even if they don't have manpower shortages, they just have a ton of material to move, so they need more personnel. Sort of like the construction field back when Corona kicked off, and that's why I got into construction, because everything shut down, including logistics. So now we're seeing that backlog of logistics come in. Now they're looking for personnel everywhere. So that goes into the unexpected inflation, which is the food and the, just daily goods, what you need, furniture, food, clothing, all this type of stuff. That's all backing up now also because of the logistics chain and the fuel. Everything's going up in price. So when logistics, which are run predominantly off of, trucks and haulers, not as much goes across the rail system as we like to think. And even if they do, a lot of the electricity for those things are, gas-powered, electrical plants. So they're affected by the fuel shortage and fuel increased prices also, because those taxes are the same there also. So we're seeing inflation in daily costs. So since I've been gone out of Germany, apparently there's been a 4 to 7% increase on all goods across the board increase. They're talking about social unrest in Germany. They're saying people are really ready to go on the streets and just go crazy. And it makes sense because, like everywhere else in the West, salaries have been stagnant for years. So we're not seeing an increase in salaries that matches the increase of inflation, which means people are taking pay cuts. Because if inflation's going like this and your pay is staying like this, that means you're taking a pay cut because the cost of everything else is going up. Your pay is not staying the same. So your pay, if it went up with inflation, you'd be basically making the same money. You wouldn't be making more, you'd be making enough to just afford your regular lifestyle as it increases as inflation increases. But we're not seeing that. We're seeing people making the same amount of money or close to the same amount of money, getting small percentages increases in their salary while inflation skyrockets. So you're getting a pay cut. And so it's really getting like crazy around the world right now. And I said a while ago, get your online money together. And I was telling these trolls that spent a lot of money, I call it money because it's your time, that spend all their time, all their life online, just trolling and wasting all that energy. That's energy to like actually take the time to troll people. They try to troll me too, but I kept working and making money online while they did what? Wasted their time and their energy trolling. They're going to feel this like everybody else, unless they found a way to make trolling pay, which I don't know that they did. I made a book on trolling, just as a joke against the trolls, and I make money off the trolls. So their work is paying me, but they won't pay themselves. But anyway, this is enough about trolls. Check out my book on trolling, Everything Your Mother Never Told You About Trolls. You can find it on my Gumroad. Go to my website, Abuamerican.com, shop. It should be in there. Nevertheless, how is that affecting you in your country? You know, whatever the case may be, guys, get it together. Whatever you got to do, get it together, especially as Muslims. You know, we got to stick together. We got to make sure that we as a community stay together and get our heads right, and especially our money, because we have to take care of families. We're people who have children. We're people who have, you know, families or multiple families, and we take care of them. We take care of multiple generations of Muslims. Some of us are grandparents, our parents, and whatnot. Alhamdulillah for that. So whatever you do, get it together right now. But I want to know how you're dealing with it. Are you noticing it, you know? And if not, where are you that you're not noticing it? Please drop it in the comment section. I'm honestly, you know, curious, because we're in some very interesting times right now. Things are changing so rapidly. I don't know what's going to happen next week. In a week, there's been inflation from 4 to 7% in a week on basic living goods. That's unbelievable. That's unheard of. So what are you guys doing? I'm curious.
Who wants to fight?
Hope to hear from you guys. It's your man, Abuamerican. I'm out.
I'm only taking the brave. I'm not taking the scary. I'm not taking no girls. Are you ready to fight? Yes, sir. Are you ready to fight? Yes, sir.